Welcome back to another episode of Resource Machines. Episode 4. And this machine I actually found. But I actually did a couple of different ideas of how to make it, but I actually did a replica of them. But in order to actually make this is that, well, you have an idea already. Well, you probably recognize different blocks here that are so different, okay? Well, this is just, well, you'll find out what this block is once we get to the construction of this building here. Alright? So, this resource machine, in any way, what it does is that it, once a pumpkin actually does come out at some point, which I do have a pumpkin stock here, at some point it will sit there, and then it will be removed just by the block itself alone. So that means that once it's been removed, it will make a pulse here. Just a pulse here, turns this off, then does the 3 tick on this, and then turns this on, and then it just powers that, and then it just deactivates it, which it doesn't give any more power afterwards. So I'm going to show you how it's constructed. So in order for this to work, there's a redstone item that is required for this to make it work. Okay. As you can see, there's 2 hoppers and a chest, which I did add to the actual construction itself. But if you wanted, you could do this and have it go all the way to your house, which my house is like really far from here. So it will take a while just for this thing to get to there alone, pretty much. Alright. Now, I'll show you how this is actually built. So we're going to go over here. Have a more clear area here. But I don't think it would go at any point. So what I'm going to do is remove the top here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and switch it to day here and turn off the daylight cycle here. And see what changes here. But at some point it will dispense. Well, there's no dispenser needed for this, really. So we're gonna go ahead and put that box like that. And then what we're going to do is add a torch to this so that it gives it some sort of lighting source at some point. So we're going to go ahead and block this here and put that there. And then we're going to go ahead and do this here. But we want to make sure that this actually does what it does. So, I mean, I will come back and check on it and see if it did what I want it to do. But you know, like what it does is just very unique. So, now I'll show you how it works. So I've got the items right here in this chest. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and grab them. You're gonna need the observer block. Okay, we're going to go ahead and grab that. We're going to keep the lime wool torch. Yeah, we're going to keep the lime wool block on our hands. We're going to go ahead and grab the redstone. We're going to go ahead and grab redstone repeater, redstone torch, and then we're going to go ahead and grab the piston. And we're going to deal with that for now. Okay? And we're going to keep the torch, put that away, and we're just going to add, see here. We're just going to deal with that for now. Just these items for now. And I'll come back, and if I need another item, I will go ahead and go back. Alright? So now, here's the next thing you're going to do. So, the thing about the observer block is that the output is facing towards you. So you want to make sure that is making sure the arrow is facing that way. And then you're going to put 2 redstones right here. Repeater right here. A block right here. And then again, repeater on 3 ticks. Okay. And now since I have no room here, actually, you know what? Actually, I'm going to put a block here. Okay? Next thing you're going to do is put redstone dust here. And yes, I would need that there, actually. So you're going to place a block of your choice there if you have no room, or if you have an area where you have enough space to put this redstone dust here. So you're going to put the redstone dust here, there, and here. Okay? Redstone torch here, and again, here. So it automatically turns off automatically. So nothing is being pulsed. Okay? Or nothing is being turned on at this time. So now you're going to go ahead and grab the redstone. And you're only going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Right there. Okay? And then you're going to grab the piston. Okay? You're going to place it there. Now your machine is actually ready to go. Now, here's the thing. To make it look like it actually does work, so we're going to go ahead and place an actual test melon right here. So, this is basically what this machine does, what it does. So we're going to place it. Oh, I see. Okay. There, now it's finally going. It's like, alright, there it goes. Okay, it's like, why is it not doing its job? Alright, so now as you can see, what just happened is that once you place that there, it has that quick pulse. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that same exact thing again. Just like that. As you can see, the pulse is taking a little bit shorter, but if you did it just with all redstone around here, it's just going to be pulse after pulse after pulse after pulse. It's going to be repeated, so you won't be able to put anything there, pretty much. So it just means that it will be quite impressive. Okay, so now if you wanted to make a home just with a little bit of a farm next to it, and you want to have some sort of pulse to indicate that the plant is ready, so that you have a way to know that your plant is ready. So that's basically that machine here. So you could do a farm just by doing this way, or I'm gonna go to my home here, which is just right here. I consider this as my home. Why? Because it's just something that I like to use. So you're gonna go ahead and place the blocks if you're doing this in creative in your inventory. All right. So I'm gonna get rid of those. We're gonna get a grass block here. Okay. Now this sounds weird. Now a grass block in a desert. It sounds weird, but yes, it sometimes can happen. So we're gonna go ahead and grab a hoe here of your choice. It doesn't matter which one. So we're gonna go ahead and grab that here, and then we're gonna go ahead and get wheat seeds. It doesn't mean it's gonna say wheat seeds. It's just gonna say seeds. So we're gonna go ahead and grab that, and then we're gonna go ahead and get beetroot seeds. Okay. And then I'm going to have 2 observer blocks. Okay, you're going to need 2 observers, which is this thing right here. And you're going to place that right here and here. Okay. Remove this here and here and place them with grass blocks. Okay. And then also the next thing you're going to need is actually a water bucket if you have it. And if you don't, get one if you can. And place water right away from it. Pretty much right where you can see where I'm putting it. Okay. Now, you're going to go ahead and get the hoe here. Okay. Then the next thing you're going to do is actually get some sort of lighting structure that actually indicates that your plant is actually growing. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and place this here. And you got to make sure it actually goes right with it too. So you're going to place this here. Alright. Now the next thing you're going to do is get a redstone torch. Or not a redstone torch, a redstone dust. My bad. And then you're going to go up 3 redstones right here. Then what you're going to do is that you're going to go ahead and get a block of sand. Place that here. And put redstone dust on top of that. And you're going to do the same thing with this one. Place it on top and place 3 towards. Whoops, I put these backwards. I put those backwards. So I'm going to do that right here. But you can actually do the observers and have them Now, we're going to go ahead and put seeds here. And you're going to see a pulse right here, indicating that your plant has been planted. Okay, and we're going to put the beetroot seeds there. Okay, and what happens is that once you're inside and you see these light indicators, then you know that your plant has grown in some way. So we're going to go ahead and go inside here pretty quickly here. So you never know what could happen here. So we're going to go ahead and go over here. And then we're going to just sit here. Kind of observe a little bit. Because depending on how long it takes for it to grow is what matters. But it does give a pulse. So that if a light indicator shows on one of these, then you know which one has grown. But if there's no more pulses on any of them, then you know right here. So this one actually gave you a pulse. So it's giving you a signal like, hey, that your plant has grew a little bit. Okay, and then you're going to come out here, and you can see that the that the wheat is actually growing there. So it, as you can see, that you can put this into your house, and it signals a light signal telling you that your plant has grew. So you can go ahead and check every now and then. So that once your light signals telling you, hey, I just gave you a pulse, come and check on me, in a way. But it's just a unique way of doing that, so that's why I liked the observers in a way. And I actually thought that this was a good idea. Okay? Now we're going to go ahead and go back to that machine. Whoa, hi there, villager. You scared me a little bit. It's like, whoa, hi. So we're going to go ahead and fly to this machine that's over, I think it's over here. Wait. Where the heck am I going? I really don't know. But who cares? Alright, right here. Okay? Now, we're going to go ahead and check this, but it looks like nothing has changed here. So we're going to actually have, let's see. Alright, and what we're going to do, since it's not really doing a whole lot here. So we're going to put an observer block right there. And then we're going to put this here. Okay? And then what we're going to do is that, put, that planty seed type thing. If I can find them, that is. Pumpkin seeds. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the sand, since I don't need them. Now, you're going to see a pulse here. Heck? Oh, it's backwards. Duh. The thing is backwards, that's why. There we go. There! Now it's working. Now that pulse actually will indicate to tell you that it's growing in a way. So, we're going to go back over here to this home over here that I have. It didn't really change a whole lot, so basically what it is that the pulse will give you a signal saying, hey, I just gave you a pulse. Now, you have to come and mine me once I'm ready. In a way. So, I mean, it's just... So, basically, these are the observers here. So, I'm actually going to do an actual machine here. If this autosave doesn't happen, and it does. So, I'm going to get myself distracted here. In a way. It ain't going to bug me. No, it ain't. There's so many things I could do right now, but probably not. There it goes. Here we go. Now, the next thing we're going to do is actually have an actual full-fledged farm. Alright? Now, to make this actually really work, okay? This, I believe, really does... We're going to have a full-fledged farm with a 14 plot on each side. So that is going to be requiring a lot of dirt. So we're going to use this particular area right here. Alright? Now, except this is actually 2 pieces here, which I do not want to have. So, we are going to have, let's see, an observer block. Here, 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 here. No, not there. Ah, that track is annoying. Okay, okay. There. And now since it's only just gonna be using these ones here. Okay. So what I could do oh, ha ha ha. Forgot to laugh sometimes. But I think I found a way. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. And then what I'm gonna do is have the observer block facing down into it. Okay. Now getting it no. Ah, I destroyed it. No. No. Alright. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? This is gonna be weird, but... No, not in the water. Wow, this thing is persistent. It doesn't want to work. See what I mean? It doesn't want to work. Ah, this track is in my way. So I'm not going to do it right there. I'm going to find a different spot here. I'm going to find a different spot here because this was just... That is annoying. Just that track there itself. I don't want to destroy the track anyway because that would mean I would have to rebuild the track. Oh, that would be annoying. But here we go. Up inside here. Again. Here we go. Now we're going to find an actual plant here. Just bear with me here. Oh, you know what? I can do it right here. But you know what? That's actually for the farm thingies. But these are glass DMs, so... Ooh. Oh yeah, this would definitely work. But since that's like a block on top, that won't help at all. So then I'll just make my own then. Sorry it's taking a little too long, but you know what? I'm just having a little difficulties right now. Just with the plant alone. It's having difficulties right now. Okay? Just go with it for now. Just go with it for now. So what we're gonna do is actually go ahead and whatever you have, just hold on until I have official. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. So it's going to be a block width like that, and then we're going to go ahead and match it with the width of the ones you did already. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Then we're going to do is fill up this section with water. Now, that is ready. Now, all you have to do now is this. But to make it more like an actual farm, in a way, with the observer blocks, okay? So we're going to go ahead and add one more layer of grass blocks here. And then what we're going to do is get rid of these ones. Okay? And then we're going to go ahead and place one water block. Does all the work for you. So you don't have to do a whole lot. Alright. Now, you're going to actually place an observer block facing this way. But, since that's a little too close, we're going to go ahead and do one more layer here. And then what we're going to do is keep on. Now, we're going to go ahead and do this. keep it like that. So now the actual observer blocks should be facing towards that. Now, you're going to have a lighting structure in the middle here. Now, there. Oh, wow. No, I don't want you there. I want... no. That's what I want you to be, but there. There you go. Alright then. Quite annoying, but still. Alright. Now, you're going to do the same thing here. So the observer blocks facing towards the farmland here. And then you're going to go ahead, if you're doing this in the desert and there's sand in your way, get rid of it. Because you're going to use it as a lighting structure in that section. So we're going to go ahead and place observer blocks right there. And in the process, we're going to go ahead and place lighting structures there. Okay. Now, you're going to place observer, or the redstone lamps there. And then what you're going to do is actually have it like that. Now, you're going to start off on one side here. Okay? You're going to go ahead and place seeds, wheat on this side, and beetroot seeds on this side. Okay? Now, since you have done that, now the actual machine itself is actually going to give you an observation of where the farm, or the actual wheat, how far it's going to be, how good it is going to be. So you can go as high as you want, and you can observe just from right here. And each time it lights up a section of 3 blocks of light. It's going to give you a section of where the lighting structure is. So then this is how you know which one is being this is how you know which one is being lit. Okay, so you're going to mine this here and place those there. And then what you're going to do is actually see what's happening here. That each time one section gets lit, it's just going to show one light at the peak of where it's at. So it's showing you where each one is being going, or where it's going to. So then in the sides here, that it's going to show 3 in a row, and then it's going to show 2 above it, like right here, where it showed 3 right here, but showed this top one here. So that's telling you that's where this one grew, pretty much. So it's giving you an indicator where the piece, or the plant has grown to. So this is actually a nifty little nice lighting indicator in a way. So here's the thing. So you would have to have somehow a observer block in a way to tell you that your plants is ready in a way. So in order to do that, you would have to block one like put one block. See, this one's like ready to go right here. This one's ready to go. So now this one here will not activate. but except it will activate this one here, and it will still activate this here. But on this side, it will not activate, since that one's ready anyway. Okay? Now, all you have to do now is just go ahead and wait. Pretty much all it is. So now, since you actually know how to build an actual farmland with the observers, and the many observers the amount of observers you're going to need is 7, 14, I think it's 21 right here. Yeah, 21 right there, and then adding 7 more, which is going to be 28. So you're going to need 28 observer blocks, and you're going to need 14 redstone on one side, 14 in the middle, and then you're going to need 14 on the other side. So that's, let's see here, 14 times 3. I'm trying to count that in my head here. Just give me a minute here. 18 plus 14 is 8 plus 4 is 2, and then 1 plus 1 plus 1. So it's going to be 32 redstone lamps you're going to need. Literally, 32 redstone lamps, because as you can see, that each indicator that you see, I'm literally just standing on any of these here. You can see that each structure has been ready to go, and all you have to do now is just kind of observe this a little bit every time you see this. So let's go ahead and go back to the observer machine that's doing the pumpkin here, which is over here. Right here. And it's not doing a whole lot of hotness there, but still, it will, at some point, give me an indicator that it's ready to go. It's just that it won't blink right here anymore. It will just now use this mechanism right here to get it running, to get it into the hoppers here, and it will go into that. So, something I'm currently, as of right now, trying to tweak a little bit if I need to. So you get the basic idea, alright? So this is actually a farmland with observer machines with lighting systems. So the items you're definitely going to need: a area, a farmland, so you're going to need a 2 by 7 for one farm area, and then you're going to have 3 in the middle as your water source, and then 2 more just for your other farm area. So it's going to go down, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's going to go down right about there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, and then it's basically going to do the same thing here. Okay, so then it's basically just like this, okay, but except the whole thing will be empty, okay, and then you're going to take the actual grass blocks that's right here, but if there are already grass blocks in the area you're at, all you have to do is just remove just the 3 in the middle, just use that as your water source, and then just plant as you go, and then take the machine that I built here and place it right here. Pretty much. But since there's obstacles in the way, so I don't want to build it right there again. I mean, I already built it once, I don't want to build it twice. Not good. But anyway. So if you like me doing a lot of observing of these blocks in any kind of way, so if you like this video, please hit that like button and post this video so that other people can find my videos, and I'll catch you guys next time. I'm your host, SurvivalMan1, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.